Meghan Sussex has heard a lot of your recent criticisms and she's responding. Hello, my fam. Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, royal watcher, and Prince Harry's wife is busy promoting her new lifestyle brand as ever. And she invited the New York Times into her kitchen, her real kitchen, to talk everything as ever. And also with love. With Love being Meghan's new Netflix show that is coming back for a second season later this year. However, folks were hyper-fixated on a lot that had nothing to do with what she cooked or what she came up with, decorating, crafting. Instead, people were talking about the expensive clothes that she wore, or the expensive pots and pans that she used. And she seems perplexed by that. Princess Catherine's sister-in-law told The Times, "This is a thing in 2025? Girl. The former Markle was joined by her mother, Doria, for the New York Times chat, and Mommy chimed in saying, "Everyone is coming in hot these days." As for her reasoning for doing the Netflix show in the first place, she explains to The Times that she's been working since she was 13 years old and only stopped acting and her lifestyle blog, The Tig, after she began dating Prince Harry. "I need to work," says Meghan. Is that a financial need? Not exactly surprising. I've said repeatedly, she and her husband live a very, very expensive lifestyle. Huge mega mansion in Montecito, a security team, a team of nannies, agent that gets a cut, a publicist, a lawyer that gets a cut of everything, a money manager that gets a cut of everything. My former business manager is her current business manager. He literally gets 5%. I'm sure they only travel private, no commercial flights, right? And so on and so forth. So, she says, "I need to work and I love to work. This is a way I can connect my home life and my work with love." And she was in a sassy mood, responding to all the people who claim she's unrelatable or out of touch. The former average girl from Los Angeles says, "Don't they know my life hasn't always been like this?" She worked her way to the C-list, and then thanks to Prince Harry's family, got higher than that. The New York Times was invited to Meghan and Harry's home under the condition that no pictures of her kitchen or the home, inside or out, were taken. But the journalist says, quote, "Unlike the sleek white kitchen in the show, this kitchen, designed and built by the previous owners, has a weathered wooden island, in addition to a marble one, a well-used Viking stove, and classic accents of blue and white tiles. There's an old-fashioned butler's pantry with cabinets holding glasses and tea sets, as well as a modern pantry stuffed with carefully organized ingredients and snacks. Cookbooks by Giada De Laurentiis, Yotam Ottolenghi. I suck at pronouncing things. And Tony Tipton Martin line the shelves, as does a well-thumbed copy of From Seed to Skillet, the 2010 classic by the celebrity gardener Jimmy Williams about creating and cooking from a home garden. And just outside the door, a framed picture of Harry as a boy with his mother, Princess Diana, holds pride of place. Meghan is described by the Times reporter as a passionate home cook who knows her way around a vinaigrette, is quick with a lemon zester, and deft with a knife. Her home's 2 pizza ovens are mostly dormant, and Meghan told The Times that her first attempt at making sourdough bread was both boring and traumatic enough to send her back to bakeries. She recalls hosting dinner parties when she was a college student at Northwestern and serving grilled cheese sandwiches and $2 chuck wine from Trader Joe's. And now she's come a long way, married to a prince and living in a $14 million mansion. And now getting her goop on. As Ever is officially open for business and out in the world. Congrats. Thoughts? Let's discuss it all in the comments section.